Hello everyone, welcome back to another game of Mario Baseball. Today we are reviewing our next video from Slice. This is the first bracket match. We end up playing me versus Chris Toasty, our friend and esports teammate. I am the Luigi team here, and then Chris Toasty, the Birdo team. The draft actually did not get recorded, but just some quick rundown of the two teams. My team is the corner baseman strategy team. We ended up with King Boo, Waluigi, and Madge all on this team, and so that gives us all the strong corner basemen, leaves Toasty without any of those characters. And on his side of things, he ended up with both the dinosaurs, Birdo and Yoshi, who are going to be running some pretty good defense against us. And then he also ended up with Wario, which means our middle infield kind of struggles in this game. We end up having to play Noki in the middle infield rather than your typical players that you see there. And then you also see that Chris Toasty ended up with Boo and Dixie. Now, I don't know necessarily if the Dixie pick was a counter to us. I believe he picked Dixie more so to play Boo at third base, which he ends up doing. So rather than pitch Boo, as you typically always do, Boo is a fairly competent third baseman, although a little bit smaller, it seems like, although the hitboxes, I believe, are the same size as King Boo. So it looks like a smaller character. It shouldn't be. I do feel like Boo struggles versus King Boo at the corner base. I don't have enough data to say for sure, or enough time playing Boo at the corner base to say that, but it kind of feels like that. Regardless, we do end up pitching Diddy again, which actually pitched a decent amount so far at Slice. You'll remember we've been pitching it since the beginning of our pools matches. This is actually day 2. This is the first game of the day for me on the Sunday of the event, June 2nd. And yeah, 9, 10 a.m. around then, going up against Toasty right to start things off. And we have commentary from Mr. Smeek and PK Kirby. There was a little bit of issue with the audio from the game, so you won't hear any game audio during this match, unfortunately. But I will be hopping in as per usual to give my thoughts on the current happenings of the game. But Chris Toasty right now leading things off with dry bones. Put that one into the outfield for a leadoff single.
For some toast action. This is for stars off right now. This is the going to
second day top 12.
exactly.
Winner moves on in the single elimination bracket. Loser is out of the tournament.
It's a
and
perfect
that's when we
push. Perfect push for Toasty.
Hi Remke in chat.
Yeah, so right off the bat, we're giving up a 2-run shot, perfect contact. Me and Chris Toasty have had some matches between each other where he's gotten the best of me in a very quick fashion. And then we played some close ones. I did beat him in an NPSS at one point. But we definitely played fairly evenly. And you just want to make sure in these these later stage bracket matches, your opponent always has the ability to take you yard if you are off even the slightest, if you're pitching too predictably or anything like that. So you just want to make sure in every case that you're playing, you want to reevaluate when you give up that early perfect home run. Just make sure you're mixing things up, you're not giving up anything too easily, and that you're really locked in as best as you can. You see here, Toasty is going for the bunt. We're going to try and pitch around this bunt, try and get the sour contact if we can, or get him chasing on the outside. You see there, we actually get the sour contact, but it's just not popped up in the air enough to end up as a catch for us. Instead, it lands basically a perfect bunt if you're super happy with that. Sometimes those sour contact go foul or end up caught, but that one just unfieldable no matter how you choose to play it. So here we are in the bottom of the first. We're just trying to counter this Toasty offensive start. We have potentially an interesting lineup for me this game. You know, I typically play Bowser at the 2 spot in the lineup, and then I'll decide whether to play DK first in the lineup or third in the lineup based on who I have. But in this matchup, I ended up playing them all shifted down a spot in the lineup, as Mario there robs a Bowser home run. Didn't get the best of contact on it, and we also didn't pull it down the line enough. But back to the lineup, it just worked out in this game to where Toadsworth is a half-star user. He doesn't need them, but he can use them in certain situations. He's just that good where I think he needs to be in this lineup spot, especially with the way we have Madge and Waluigi, very similar bats to Toadsworth. I just wanted to play it a little bit differently. We give ourselves a little bit of extra potential with Bowser coming up to bat with those two incredible hitters in front of him in Waluigi when we wrap the lineup, actually, and then Toadsworth as well. So just played it a little bit differently than I have in typical other games I play on the channel.
For this game.
Yeah, it's good if you want to get a runner from first over to third. And then also, in the case that you had a Yoshi in left, it's something that you don't even need to worry about.
Yep.
Great hit by Bones.
That's same hit as last inning.
And now we're back up to the top of the lineup. We're back with Bro.
And we saw Bro hit that push perfect before. Let's see what happens this time. First pitch ball outside.
This is where it'll land. It'll land right here.
1-1 count.
Ooh, a good read on that. Just a little late on the swing, it seemed.
Ooh, push, and it's right to D.
There we see Toasty again. He pushing the ball. Didn't get perfect contact. The ball was low charge this time. So we're happy with that. Make it through the lineup. That was actually a pretty stressful situation, bringing Bro to the plate with 2 on base. But we're able to pitch around that. And on to the second inning here. King Boo, we haven't gotten any hits yet, but trying to start things off, we chase that ball too far inside, sour contact to the outfield. Star chance here with Madge. You just probably want to go star for star. We don't get the best contact there, but Boo is missing that dive. So we pick up the star, keep this inning rolling. So we got the slaps in Luigi. He is our captain. He's basically a captain by default. It was either this or DK captain. But like how we positioned him in the lineup, he is not really in the position. Well, he could be in the position to be a banana ball user with Waluigi and Toadsworth in front, but you don't have those speed characters in front of him, and you just the goal with the fireball at least is to have a very consistent singles hitter if you need him. That Noki slap there lands on the infield. Birdo suction, able to drag that in. But with 2 outs here, Diddy gets good contact, just can't put it through that infield. So unable to continue to score or put up any runs actually in this game so far.
Oh, that was Gree.
Yeah, now we got Toasty batting. All right, but no damage done by the Birdo, which is great to see considering that it is captain. All right, one bad pitch, and that makes this a 4-0 game. The change.
That one there, you're moving to the side and you hold A a little bit too long, or you tap A. There's some sort of input glitch. You get that change up, not the pitch I want to throw. Hold full outside. Hopefully I can move it off the plate, but Toasty unable to make contact there. So we're happy with not giving up a bomb on a missed pitch there. And then Petey, center field, Boo, sour contact right to Diddy. Second time sour contact. Last time was the bunt with sour contact. This time the hit there, sour contact as well. So we're heading to the third here. We got 9-1-2. Basically the perfect start for this lineup if we can get things going this inning.
Yeah, it's important not to get behind in the count so early. Yeah, it's just unfortunate trage.
And that hit there, that's everything you want to do with Waluigi. Great timing, great contact. It just hung up in the air too much. One of those higher trage hits from Waluigi that's not great. So we also end up slapping out there with Toadsworth. Starts the innings not looking too good. We got those 2 solid slap hitters unable to get on base. DK here, we got the star chance. We have no one on base. In this situation, we're just looking to slap. We had the slap out to Yoshi last time. This time, it lands a little bit shallower. Works out for us, gives us that star. And now we got Bowser up. Toasty has a decision whether he wants to walk or pitch. He's going to end up walking in this situation. He pitched, and we almost got that home run. So this time he reckons probably better to force King Boo to try and put in some work here, or force us to use some stars later in the lineup. But King Boo here launches that ball to the wall. We're super happy with that hit. It advances DK all the way to home, and then Bowser to third base. We got a pretty good amount of barrel on that ball. It goes all the way to the wall. Of course, you'd love that to sneak out of the park, but we're super happy with a ball out there landing. And we still have 2 outs. It's been a 2-out rally. All these hits have been with 2 outs. Madge there reaches out, and you see the tongue there from Yoshi. Nice play. Toasty keeps that from hitting the back wall and keeps King Boo on second base there. So here with three stars in the chamber and 2 outs, you might think this is a star opportunity to use stars with Luigi, but with those runners on base, especially King Boo and Madge being pretty slow characters, that Luigi Fireball, if you don't get someone burnt with it, can pretty easily end up being an out. So opt to just slap there, try and keep this inning going. You also save stars here for Noki in case we burn a couple, which we do there, that first pitch. But we come back here in this at-bat here, 2-1, trying to continue using these stars. And there you see that star land in the outfield. Not going to be a double, be able to score 2, but it does tie this game up. And it's been all with 2 outs. We've gotten, how many hits now? 6 hits in a row to score all of these runs. Big rally here for us in the bottom of the 3rd inning. With Diddy here, you're trying to just not get caught chasing on the outside too much, and just got to put it on the ground between Birdo and Boo like we've been doing with some of these other characters. Sour contact there doesn't work out for us, but a nice 2-out rally to tie this game up.
We'll see how Toasty responds to being tied up once again.
Oh, Madge, nice catch there.
Sorry about that.
Just barely foul there for Toast. Just foul again. Oh, gets the strikeout there. Gree, nice pitch there. Got 2 outs. Mario up.
All right, pitching around this Mario, usually trying to pitch on the outside because of that, but gets poor traj.
There you see Noki getting some action at the second base position. But 3 up, 3 down inning. We are back to our part of the lineup. We did get 1 star back, back to where we started the lineup last inning. And just like last inning, we didn't get any movement there with Waluigi. That one just a little late, also hit it straight into the ground, so not going to work out for a hit here. Also, Toadsworth 0 for 2 this game, goes 0 for 3 now. Strikeout there. DK, again, no one on base for him. We're charging in this case. There's no star chance. Yoshi and Birdo are still over there. We got that hit to land last time, but it is a little bit more tricky to land that hit there. And now that solo home run would take the lead in this situation, so the charge here just trying to give us the lead. We end up souring it there on the edge of the glove, and Bones tracks that down.
3-3 going into the top of the 5th. Toasty up to bat with some Dixie action. Also got a lot of stars here for Toasty with the star chance up right now. Oh, and KB.
There you see King Boo in action. We stole those corner basemen, stealing out there and a star. It's big for us. And then you see here we switch DK and Noki. This is a couple of reasons, but DK, yes, is better for fielding this star, but there's just a lot of batters trying to hit it over that way. King Boo's not going to jump catch that one for us, but there's just a couple hitters. Bro is trying to pull it. Birdo is, I'm not sure which handedness Birdo is. Probably trying to, if you were to push it, would be over towards DK. Same thing, PD trying to pull it. So there's just a lot of batters hitting it towards that second base gap and rather have that bigger dive over there and that bigger body.
Can make this a 5-3 game in favor of Toasty. Walks him.
And now we got Birdo up.
With stars to burn.
Gonna see the Birdo ball, and that's a great Birdo ball. Runners at the corner with 1 out, and Toasty takes the lead.
Right now, this is a very critical moment of the game. You see PD's up, just the 1 out. A sac fly here would tie this game. But look at DK run all the way out here. Has that laser. So Bro's not going to be able to tag up here. We're just holding the ball. We know we have Noki there at second base. We can't throw down right away and see Bro turn around on us. Berto is able to advance over to second base, but Boo pops this one into the air for a fly out. So Boo also struggling a bit this game. We've had a couple of our characters who are typically better characters struggling on our side of things. Here we are with Bowser. Toasty threatening to pitch here, leaves that one pretty far inside, but not inside enough as we pull it down the line enough to get it over the head of a wall jumping Mario. And Toasty's like, man, I mean, that was so far inside. And I'm just like, yeah, that's rough. But the game is tied once again. We will take that. This King Boo's got a star chance here. First pitch, we see it, ready for it on the inside. We are just a frame early. Not really trying to pull in this at bat. You know, Yoshi's out there. We would avoid a wall jump, but it is a little bit further out into the outfield there. We still pull it there, but we were kind of expecting some of those inside pitches, it looked like, and we were able to just get a jump on them. Here we are, matched, 1 out, star chance. This is a star for star situation. I feel like you just want to make sure you're really keeping those stars away from Toasty. You know, you lose this at bat, he gets to 5 stars. But it would be nice to be able to build a star. But there's also just the 1 out, so getting Madge on base there would be a good game, a good gain for the inning. But we just aren't able to pull the trigger. A little bit too risk averse there in that at bat, not wanting to waste a star and go down an additional star. We got Luigi up, 2 outs. Not going to see the captain star in this situation again. But Bowser able to tie the game up in this inning. And we move to the top of the 6th, 4 innings left.
Madge is going to get there. It's going to be first out for Toasty there with Yoshi up to bat. Oh, perfect hit, but you know what they say about perfect hits? They're not perfect.
They're never perfect. Even this nice hit, not good enough. It's going to go right over to Waluigi. Now you got 5 stars for Mario. Probably not going to use it, especially now with 2 outs. And rare case of King Boo actually getting off the base to get a ball.
Yeah. Now there's star chance popping up here.
And here, bottom of the 6th, star chance, perfect star for star opportunity with Green Noki. We got 3 in the tank, but being able to try and get that runner on base without the star is pretty nice. And there you see what I was talking about with Boo. Sometimes it just feels like he doesn't make that play that other people might make. And I don't have data to back it up, but it feels like other people make that play, that make that jump. I don't think Toasty missed an input. I think the game just didn't let you get that jump in, even with the manual selection. Now, here we have Diddy up. This is the at-bat you just want to advance the runner at all costs. We're not necessarily expecting a hit from Diddy, so we're even going for the bunt in this situation. But sack slap, 2 strikes here. We're not going to try and bunt that runner over. But right now, you see Toasty. He's saying we're talking. He's apologizing because he thinks that before the game he told me that he was going to pitch Boo in this situation, or not in this situation, but to start the game and be different-handed than Dixie is. So he was apologizing, kind of lost focus there, and allows Diddy to get on base there. So this is a perfect opportunity. We're thinking multiple runs this inning where we are in the lineup, who we got on base, but Boo coming off third base to grab that one. That one we were trying to mash down the line just to avoid a double play, but instead Boo scoops that for the out and then is able to turn us for 2 at second base there. Here we're trying to keep this inning alive with Toadsworth, try and put him in position here. And then we got DK up. We're charging the situation. We have chemistry on base. 3 runs really blows this game open. I know I said we're just trying to scrape that 1 run across because any run could end this game, but you got Yoshi and Berto over there. They're a pretty deadly fielder combo. You want to avoid them. So it really is a toss-up whether you want to charge or slap here, because Bowser's afterwards. You get DK on base. You probably get walked with Bowser, or you get pitched to for a Grand Slam opportunity. But instead, we're striking out, going for that charge hit. I don't disagree with the call. You could have gone either way. I chose to go for the charge in that situation. Didn't work out. What a promising inning to start off with both those runners getting on base, especially getting Diddy on base. We didn't end up having to burn stars other than that. Well, we got the star for star, but we were getting those 2 batters on base right away, holding on to our 3 stars. And then we had that Toadsworth star hit afterwards. Had we had those runners still on base, we could have scored. But just a tough break there with the way that inning ended up. on that double play from Waluigi.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, super strong leadoff hitter, and that can be the big difference between a win and a loss. Especially when this guy's up to bat. If we can make this a 2-run game, that'd be huge. Low trash, but
Does
gets
get
past
through.
Noki, even with the sliding catch.
That one, I'm shocked that it gets past Noki. It felt like for sure we should have been able to die for that one. Now, it looks like on closer replay, or closer inspection of that play, that Noki never actually got to sprint speed, but just not able to make that dive. And then DK there, absolutely massive fielding job to catch that ball. If that ball lands in the outfield, that is probably Dry Bone scoring. That is probably Toasty taking the lead. Instead, DK stands tall, jumps for that egg. Not out of the woods yet. PD up here, but we're just trying our best to not give up the long ball. And Toasty got absolutely all of that ball. Just missed the timing ever so slightly. And so we are in the outfield, mashing our hearts out to grab Toadsworth out there and make the play. Here with Bowser, I'm actually shocked Toasty's pitching in this situation. Tie game, Bowser's up. Star chance for us. Great opportunity, golden opportunity for us to just take the lead, get that run that we've been chasing, and try and put this away. But instead, we're backing off the plate. We're missing that pitch. Didn't get the right read, and Toasty's striking us out. Wins a star. He gets to 4 stars. At this late in the game, having a tank of 4 stars is pretty big, especially with the cast that Toasty's got on his team. He's got Mario, who can fireball it if need be. He's got Bones, who hasn't needed the star, but that star can sometimes be extra insurance. And then, of course, Birdo, the captain. Unable to make contact there. King Boo outside that double has been struggling a little bit. Been chasing some outside pitches, sour contact. Here with Madge, we don't star. I'm not sure the thought process, what I had in mind there when I don't do it. You could star for star. We're only at 2 stars. We definitely don't want to waste a star and then not get it back. But it feels like we could have gone for the star there. I guess the thought is there, after Madge, we're probably not bringing Madge around on the base pass. But yeah, Noki there making an insane sliding catch after the one that seemed a lot closer in the wheelhouse. There's a sliding catch difference, especially in the middle infield. Some of those longer balls that hang up a little bit higher in the air as that one did there. These characters can get up to speed and make the catch there in the infield that other people couldn't. Now that one gets over Noki's head, so a 2-out single here with Yoshi. And right away here, this is possibly one of the highest IQ plays of the game. Toasty there, going for the hit and run with Mario. I can't say 100% that I was aware of it, but the second I saw Yoshi leave first base, I knew exactly what the play was. Going for the hit and run there with Mario. If that ball lands, that is a tie game. Yoshi is so fast on the base pass. That ball's going into the outfield. I tried to curve the pitch outside at the last second, but didn't get far enough outside. And I was congratulating Toasty. I mean, that was such a smart play. Caught me off guard a little bit there, but here we got Luigi up. We burnt that first star. We're not going to try and spend that second star on him. He has that slap. So you see, we get the slap to land. And so we still haven't even gotten a Luigi fireball to land, but that's fine. You know, we don't always draft Luigi to be that star user on the team. Here, Noki up. We swing through one. We miss. We're swinging through this next one because this 8th inning, we want to put the pressure on Toasty in the top of the 9th if we can. That was a good pitch. At the start of the pitch, it looked like we might be able to lean. We leaned a little bit closer to the plate, and we saw it was curving back. We try and back off the plate in time. We burn that star, but miss. Here with Diddy, we get sour contact, but we're mashing our hearts out. Luigi actually almost got to second base safely, but now we got Diddy on first. And with Waluigi up, this is 9-1-2. This is part of the lineup where we're happy to start off an inning with this part of the lineup. But this is the 8th inning. You know, you can't give up on an inning like this. We are trying to move Diddy to second base at whatever the cost. That doesn't mean we're just going to easily give ourselves up here on the base pass. In this situation, we're trying to get to either side, either base. We're not going to go super aggressively towards second and not turn back. The opportunity to go back to first, we'll take it, and we'll try and reset and get to second base a different time. It's all about trying to win this matchup and then have the opportunity once again to try and move Diddy over. You see there, we get back safe, and we're just trying to move Diddy. So we go for the steal here. We didn't get perfect timing, and we get the luckiest hit the luckiest Waluigi hit of all time because we're able to move Diddy all the way over to third base. There is no other place you can hit the ball with Waluigi where it lands and you're able to move a runner from first to third. If that ball goes out to Yoshi, that's such an easy play for Yoshi to pick up. If it's not a catch, it's probably not a catch on that hit. But if it's out to Yoshi, just pick up the ball, throw it into third base. There's no way, since that ball is so close to third base, there's no way to advance that runner. And so you see Toasty actually moves his lineup. He wants to avoid Toadsworth being able to hit the ball out there. But we go for the pull hit, and we absolutely nail the ball there. Perfect contact from Toadsworth. Pulls it over to the left side of the field there. And then we got DK up here in this situation. No one in left field. No Yoshi, no Birdo over there. This is 100% a slap situation. Unlike the last time, because we don't have those people out there to field the ball, and then we just pull the ball. What are we doing? That's such a brutal pull. You know, that was such a free hit, it felt like, and then would have been bases loaded with Bowser. But it doesn't matter. We did bring that tying run to the plate. Diddy came across and scored for us. But now we're in a bit of a star hole. Toasty has 3 stars. He gets his hit from Dixie over King Boo's head. Even that super jump can't reach it. 4 stars for Toasty. No stars for us. With Bones up, this is a star opportunity because you can move that runner to third base and then you have options. But we go here, 1-1 count. We're just trying to get those stars hit. And then we get a double play there. Toasty hits it right to King Boo. That comes back to that the drafting the corner base when we have that strong first baseman there. And King Boo catches that one, lands on Dixie for the second out. And then it's all up to our pitching here. No one on base, 1v1 matchup. Diddy versus Hammer. Who gets the better of who? Here we're pitching a ball. We're taking that count full. And then here, think about it. Throw your best pitch. Felt the best pitch was a little bit on the inside. We get Toasty trying to chase on the outside, but we clutch up there on the mound. Able to win that one. And great game from Toasty. Back and forth. At the beginning, 3 apiece early on. We both knocked in a solo run in one of those innings, and then it just came down to who could get the next run across. We were able to do it there in the 8th, and then we clutched up in the top of the 9th with that pitching. This means we move on to top 8 in the bracket. Toasty eliminated. But yeah, that was such an exciting game. Real good game. You can see me there. I was just relieved to be done with that game. But that's going to do it for us today. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know. I have a new mic, new headset, new mixer. Let me know how things sounded. And thank you all for tuning in today. We have our top 8 matchup coming up, the next video of this Slice tournament series. You don't want to miss it, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you all.